Jet. Chon-Ji. Bro. Okay, back for the second half of Chon-Ji. We're working on the side blocks and the applications for those. When it's to the basic set of, someone punching here and I'm using it this way, I mean, fine. If it's like someone's behind and touching my shoulder, boom, that's fine, okay? But the application of it, other than using it for like someone who's throwing something wide and I'm defending or something like that. The first one, we're going back to the wrist grab, okay? The first thing you're gonna see on each set, whether it be the beginning Chon-Ji all the way up until like Taekwon-Do or anything like that, it's going to be start very basic and then move up from there in advancement. So we're going back to the wrist grab as it's applied here. So the person's going to grab my wrist from across, and before they get a chance to move is when I want to move in, okay? I want to move into my L stance, and I want to set the position up to just like if I was going to block, okay? Here, and I'm setting myself up across, okay? Now I'm going to use the top hand to grip the hand on top, and like I'm sure you've seen this before in maybe Aikido, Hapkido, stuff like that, the wrist grab and the wrist lock, okay? So that's basically the sense of side block. The only difference is I'm turning my hand to grab, which then, that's our hikite, okay? From Japanese, that's our pulling hand, okay? The reason why we're pulling our hand in, okay? So cross grip is here. Even before I'm allowing this person to take me forward, as soon as they grab my wrist, I'm going to step in an L and grab that hand, okay? Here to here, and I'm going right into the side block, okay? From here, I'm turning the wrist out, holding onto the hand that's holding my wrist, and grabbing the outside of her forearm, okay? From here, I'm using that to go downward motion to apply pressure on the wrist, twisting it. If I twist it too much to the ground or I rotate it too much, I risk breaking the wrist. But from here, I'm holding to create pressure, downward, applying pressure, then rotating the wrist, just like the twisting, pulling hand. Here, rotating, pulling in, finishing the attack, boom, following through. Okay? You can go back to the set from down block here and step in, boom, carry through an attack. Okay? Your hand is here. You can follow through, hit to the body. Okay? You can move any forward position that you want, whether it be palm to the face, punch to the head. Okay? But the most important piece is this, the control. Same setup, same setup as our side block. Here, the only difference is I'm turning my wrist. Okay? I still am creating that same twist and rotation that you need within the form, here to here. Difference is that I'm holding onto the hand, making sure that it doesn't leave. But if this happens right away and you don't think to grab this or you don't have time to reach to that hand, a simple motion of ripping this out is enough, okay? Usually, depending on how well you train, if you're doing it well enough, you're practicing your block, boom, boom, correctly. If you're actually using hip rotation and the wave all correctly to create momentum, this should be natural to knock off, okay? Just like our down block. If she rips it up to her head, should be enough. If I follow through the way down, should be enough, okay? Same as side block. I'm here, I'm getting pulled, out. Same thing, my motion this way. I might not be able to cross because I can't turn my body forward. If I turn my body forward, I go this way. So I have to stay sideways as I'm being turned out. Okay? If I have the control, that's great. Here, twisting out, same, representing side block. Grab the forearm, pull down, okay? If you want to finish from here, you're turning the bite. Like a motorcycle, you're turning the throttle, pulling in to your hip as you follow through. Body, head, okay? You could even go that step through, that's a punch. You could even go boom to the leg, okay? Any motion that you follow forward and you feel more comfortable with, you go through, okay? Thank you, practice.